It just seemed like it was tough to get much of a rally going.
Yeah, we had a few opportunities. Obviously, it was a day where we couldn't get the bats going, and they brought in a few different guys, and their bullpen or whatever you would want to call it did a nice job, mixing things up, and I think we were close to getting where we needed to be. Obviously, there are going to be days where it just doesn't play out the way that you would expect. Hit a few balls good, got a few guys on, just could only get one across, and that's going to happen. And for the most part, I thought we came out throwing the ball well. Our pitchers went out there and did their job. We made a bunch of plays behind them, but it just wasn't our day. It was a good ball game, and just one that we just happened to lose.
And considering that it was sort of a patchwork day for your pitching staff to hold Texas to that one run up until the end, that's a pretty good job by those guys.
Yeah, and I compliment their side. Our guys did a great job. I mean, we sent a number of guys out there that all executed, threw the ball well. I mean, when you play that long, we've done this several times already this year, where we just play these long games, these low-scoring, for all the runs that have been scored this year, we've played a number of games that were kind of way on the other end of the spectrum, and this was another one. And again, some nice work by the guys coming out of our bullpen, some nice work by Mitch behind the plate, working with them. Again, just a couple of few runs would have gotten it done tonight, but it just wasn't meant to be.
What did you think of Buxton trying to take third on Gallo as far as if it's a good play?
Well, first of all, Buck has a great baseball mind. He's got great awareness. He makes, we trust him to just do what he thinks is right and make a good baseball play. And I'm sure he's tagged on that ball, couldn't tell you how many times in his career, and he's safe. And he's not only safe, he's clearly safe. Gallo has one of the better arms in baseball. He can really throw with the runner on third. It's never a situation where we're upset if the guy doesn't end up tagging on the ball because of that run. If you run into an out, obviously you're not going to be scoring on that play. And I think it was more circumstance than anything else. I think it's another one of those plays that we talked about, which is it's a good talking point, and it's a good play for everyone to watch and kind of learn something from too. Because obviously, we did our job in every other way, and it's a run that probably should have scored and just ultimately didn't.
How's Max doing?
Max is doing okay. This is something that Max has been battling, and just another example of our guys going out there and playing at far less than 100%, and he just got to a point where him being out there running the bases probably was not in the best interest of us winning the game or him just his general health. He needed to get off of his feet. We needed to get someone out there that could actually run 100% and be able to do it.
Leg problem or what?
It's knee. It's knee. I think it originally started with a knee contusion, and it's just been something that's been bothering him.
Was dealing with the heat as the game went on, was it a challenge?
Yeah, and that shows you what kind of day it was out there on the field. And truthfully, we could play an extra inning game every day. We've done this, I say it again, we've done this many times already this year. I would guess far more than the average, and I would be surprised if anyone had played that number of innings and battled it out. And again, it was a tough day, and once you start getting past the 9 innings, and it's the day before the break, so psychologically there's that effect too. But our guys kept playing, and sometimes you go out there and play hard, and you end up not winning. And I think that was tonight. That was today.
Sorry, is Jerry okay?
From everything that we heard, he just needed to get off of his feet and get inside. And I haven't heard anything since the game ended, since he left. But I think it was a decision that the umpires felt was definitely the right thing. And this is a no-brainer. It's we need to make sure that everybody is safe and feeling okay. And it was hot out there and humid, and you could see it in everyone. You could see it in everyone that was out there on the field.
With Max, is there any concern beyond just resting for the break?
No, we think this, like a lot of the other, some of the other things we've been dealing with, will be cleared up by getting 4 days off your feet. Yeah.